again, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel Benidorm and Beyond. I produce positive, original and informative videos on a weekly basis about Benidorm, where I live, and the surrounding areas, so if you enjoy this vlog, please consider becoming a subscriber so you'll never miss any new content as I upload it in the future. This is number 20 in my series of Street View videos showing you along various roads in Benidorm in depth. To watch any of my previous vlogs, simply search Benidorm Discover It and then add the name of the road you are interested in. I hope to cover many more in the future if you can't find what you're looking for yet, and thank you all so much for watching as always. Today I'm showing you along the Rincon de Loix end of Avenida Madrid, or the beachfront, as not only is it a lovely area full of bars and restaurants overlooking the sea, but I've also had a request from a regular viewer to show this vicinity, and I do aim to please. So let's get started. We start with the American fast food giant McDonald's on the corner, which of course needs no introduction. And although the food and drink isn't particularly Spanish in origin, it is a handy place to stop for a quick drink or snack if you're in a hurry. Or in my case, a lovely little ice cream cone called a McDonald, which are usually available for only €1 each. Next door we find the premises of Banco Casa estate agents, and offering services to buy or rent, they boast they can sell houses in just 3 days, and offer a free appraisal of your home if you're thinking of putting it on the market. Above we see apartment block Edificio Almadraba, which offers a private parking area for its residents along with direct access to the promenade. Although mainly residential, there are some holiday lets advertised online, and I imagine the views are just fantastic. Next door is the gated community of Edificio Don Miguel 1, which was built in 1977 and has 99 apartments over its 22 floors. And like the Almadraba next door, also has some holiday apartments available if you search online. Moving along we find the extremely popular Rika's Beach Bar. They have a large terrace with comfortable cushioned seating outside, as well as an ample inside space too, complete with sofas to sit back and relax on. With those stunning sea views straight ahead, why not stop for a drink and maybe a bite to eat as well? And with everything from pancakes to pastas to paellas and pizzas on the menu, you're sure to find something you fancy. Adjacent to the bar we now see the Udaco Mini Mart. These have all your usual food, drink and household articles for sale, as well as items with a beach vibe too, and have a handy ATM outside. Next along we find the small but intimate premises of the Baby Buddha Bar. With a choice of more than 30 cocktails and many other mixed drinks including superb gin and tonics, they invite you to come along and watch the sunset over the Mediterranean with them. Perfect. Moving on, we next come to the Stag and Pheasant British Bar. As well as offering frosty pints, delicious cocktails and a good selection of food, they also show all the live sport in HD, and their friendly welcome is mentioned many times on TripAdvisor reviews. An ideal spot to enjoy a breakfast or just stop to take the weight off your legs, it's got to be worth a visit. On the corner of this section of Avenida de Madrid, we now see the lounge bar hotspot Benidorm. Having only opened last year I believe, or certainly since the pandemic begun, they were doing a roaring trade last summer offering British style food and buckets of beer, with occasional live music acts appearing too. While now clearly closed, they appear to have been open right up until Christmas, so maybe they have just shut temporarily for a break and staff holidays before returning with renewed energy for the spring. We now cross Calle del Alcalde Manuel Catalan Chana, which is a steep uphill climb as well as a mouthful to say. And on the next corner across we see the currently closed premises of the Sabores Mare Nostrum restaurant. With no Facebook updates for a few years now, I can only assume this well-positioned business is now closed for good and waiting for a new owner to come along and spruce it back up again. Next down we find Bar El Palacete, which is a modern seafood restaurant overlooking the bay. Although closed on the day I filmed, they have been open recently and serve delicious paellas, seafood platters, salads and more from their stylish blue and white restaurant. With a fabulous location, I have in fact eaten breakfast there lately, and it was a wonderful way to start the day. And you really can't beat that view whatever the season, which I'm sure you'll all agree with me on. We then pass apartment block Edificio Palacete, and next door to this are some lovely seafront apartments in a 5-storey block which were built back in 1960, although sadly I cannot seem to find out their name. This very far end of the beach is a superb place to get some stunning video and photos of Benidorm from, looking all the way along the Playa Levante to the headland, and then onwards further still along Playa Poniente and right down to La Cala de Finestrat. As you can see, the water was beautifully clear and calm on the day I filmed, and there were people dotted about taking photos, walking dogs, or just generally chilling out in this gorgeous calm area. Finally, we come to the 3-star Hotel Nadal, which closed at the end of November and remains closed at the moment. Built in 1970, it has 40 rooms over 10 floors, all offering balconies with sea views, and the hotel was renovated in 2005. They have a lovely seafront restaurant which has a high standard of Mediterranean cuisine and a good selection of drinks. And you are welcome to enjoy their services even if you are not a guest of the hotel, as I've in fact done myself many times. It's so relaxing just sitting practically at the water's edge, enjoying the lapping of the waves and the odd cry of a seagull. And it really takes you away from the everyday troubles, so who can say fairer than that? Moving off the path, there is lots of sandy shoreline to explore, and this area is popular with dog walkers, sunbathers, fishermen, and even the odd teenager looking for a quiet spot to hang out. Mostly, it is just a nice corner to wander around and get a different angle on the beach and Benidorm stretching out before you. And of course, when the water sports are back in action, it's a great place to watch the cable skiers whizzing around or the jet skis and banana boats bumping along the surf. Further along, we see the slightly dilapidated boarding platform for the boat trips to Benidorm Island and beyond, although this service from the Rincon de Loix is only usually available in summer. However, you can still take maritime excursions from the harbour in the Old Town all year round. This brings us to the finish of the Rincon de Loix Bay, as I call it, and I hope that you've enjoyed this information vlog on this furthest end of Avenida Madrid with me, and you've enjoyed seeing some of your favourite bars or just enjoying the scenery. If you did like this video, I would ask that you please give it a thumbs up and like it, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. Also, feel free to drop me a line in the comments section if there is something or somewhere you would particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. For those of you who have only just found my YouTube channel, Benidorm and Beyond, I enjoy not only videoing the lively resort of Benidorm, but also the picturesque local area, including the nearby villages and towns, which can mostly all be reached by local transport and at very reasonable prices. And don't forget to check out my latest series, Benidorm Bites, which brings you news, updates, video requests and funny clips from all over the resort on a regular basis. I will now let you sit back, enjoy the music and appreciate the scenic views of Benidorm in front of you, and maybe dream of your return to our beloved resort sometime soon. I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers!